I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Join us today at Tonto Natural Bridge State Park here in Arizona. And this place is known for waterfalls, a beautiful natural bridge, actually supposed to be the world's largest travertine natural bridge. We're going to start off today at the lodge behind us, show you around it, and then take you down a few of the trails and see some of the beautiful sights that there are to be seen here.
Come along.
Now, right as you come through the gate, you'll see the lodge on your left. It is a historic building. You can see the barbecue pits out there on the grassy ground. It's a beautiful, beautiful building. And they've got some great things going on with this. You'll see a sign on the big porch with the rocking chairs about the lodge entrance. The rooms are upstairs and they all have sun porch access. They use the bottom now for special events, but they will have the lodge rooms open starting next March 2025.
Yeah, I think they were doing a wedding there the day we were there.
Yeah, they sure were. Their little museum and gift shop kind of mixed together is really neat. And we go, there's the lodge in the distance, we go just over to the next parking area, and that's where we start our adventure. There is a good bit of parking considering how small square footage wise this park is.
And they have a nice map.
Yes, the map is great, very detailed. We're going to start off first at the waterfall. The waterfall trail is only 1/10 of a mile. It has 95 steps, so it's not quite as easy as it sounds.
And some of the steps are like stairs like this, and some of them are rocks.
Yeah, and the ones that are these with the railroad ties, some of them are narrow, some of them are taller than others. So definitely watch your step as you're doing this.
It's a good workout.
Cathy had her eyes open as we were going down here, not just looking at the steps and the beautiful scenery around her, but she found these guys up in the trees.
They're fun little things.
And we're really not sure at this point what they are, but they were fascinating. Now the waterfall is kind of along this entire wall, so do be prepared, you may get a little bit damp coming through here.
It was refreshing on the day we were there though.
It was very, very pretty. You felt almost like you were in a tropical rainforest, which is not something I think of with Arizona.
That's right, yeah.
And it is narrow, 2 people can pass, but it does get kind of log jammed there, so just be patient.
Yeah, we're all there for the same thing, right?
That's right. The cave back in there. And just from the cave where you see that other person standing, that's the end of the trail. And you can still see the water coming down off the walls back there. As you turn around to come back out, these rock formations are so neat. And it gets your mind off the 95 upward steps you're going to be taking.
It wasn't that bad though.
Now just a short ways around the walking path, which is all paved, you come to the first viewpoint. And this is where you can start to see the natural bridge.
This thing is massive.
And one shot I didn't get that I really wish I had is what's above this, because it's a big grassy area. There's picnic tables. It's really something. You can kind of see it there at the top of it from this angle.
It's pretty big, so it's hard to actually recognize it, what it is.
Now we're going to viewpoint 2, and this views from the opposite side. In fact, if you look straight across that canyon, you can see the lookout we were just at. But the shape of the rock formations over here, they almost look like they've melted or something. It's really, really different.
We do these walks separately because Maggie's not allowed on the trails, and the word he described it to me when I went to go down there. He said, it's kind of ghoulish, and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah. And in addition to that natural bridge, you'll see this cave back in there. And
it's shaped like a heart.
Yeah. So I guess that makes it not quite so scary.
That's right.
If you continue on, you go down the Anna Mae Trail, which we didn't. It's only 1/10 of a mile down in, but they say allow an hour for it, because you're going to be climbing over a bunch of rocks that are wet and not real easy to climb over. Instead, we went on the next trail around, which is the Gowan Trail. And this takes you down to the arch on the opposite side of it. This has got a couple of switchbacks on it. There's a lot of rock and loose rock and sand in this trail, so it's not really difficult, but watch your footing.
Yes.
As you go around that last switchback, that's the view you have, and you can also look down in and see the river, see the water running. And there's water that runs all through this.
Yeah, it was just beautiful. And where does that water come from?
It's amazing where that water comes from. We'll show you here in just a second. When you get to the bottom of the trail, and again, this trail's a half a mile, so it's not a long trail, you'll see those stairs. And that stairs take you across this bridge and viewing area. And from there, if we look off to our right, you'll see the river flowing on down through there. And if we look off to our left, back towards that bridge, you'll see some waterfalls coming down. And more of the walkway, obviously. And there you can see that water running off from the very top.
And it doesn't look like very much.
No, but it looks like it's coming out of the tree.
And even up top, it looks like a trickle that feeds it.
Yeah, it's a very, very small little stream.
Yeah.
There you can see the water coming down from the top.
Now this is the largest or one of the largest natural bridges?
The largest travertine natural bridge in the world. And you can see how deep it is from one side to the other.
It is massive.
And how thick it is at the top, too. And all the little waterfalls and the fern and everything.
Oh, that's that maidenhair fern, I believe is what it's called.
Well, on our way to the next viewpoint, we started to see these guys. And we found out from the ranger that they are called coatimundi. They have a raccoon-like body with a cat-like tail. And we were also told by a lot of people that they thought they looked like anteaters, which they kind of do.
They're so adorable.
They
Those
are,
were
and
little baby ones.
Little high-pitched chirps coming out of them. Now this is from up at the upper viewpoints, up at 3 and 4, and you're looking right across at where that water is coming out and coming down the front of it. You can see where we were at down there on the raised walkway.
And you can climb back in there and view it from the other side. It's just those rocks going across were a little sketchy.
Yeah. All that water and in the shade, and they are slick. There you can see some people enjoying it. Well, Cathy, what did you think about our day at Tonto Natural Bridge State Park?
It was awesome. As always, it's awesome.
The trails are short, they're steep. So when you see a trail that's only 1/10 of a mile long and they tell you an hour,
bank on it.
Yeah, bank on it.
But it's so worth it.
And there's some that are not too bad, but the views are definitely worth it.
Absolutely.
With that, if you've enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, watch for the dot up here at the end of it. Tap that dot. You can ring the notification bell and you'll know when every one of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.